The Teacher Gap Analysis, a study that was performed by the STEDU Center in 2018. A request was made by the principal to determine from the teacher's perspective why there was such a huge decline in student results and what improvement initiatives they would recommend. As a solution, the STEDU Center recommended that we have a workshop. We utilized a survey and a discussion forum to obtain the teacher's view. The session required the teachers to complete a survey, to have various discussions, and then to answer a final question, which was, would they change anything as a result of the discussions that we had? The survey included questions like, why did you become a teacher? Majority of the teachers said, for the love of teaching, or because they had a teacher who inspired them, or because they loved children, or because they wanted to change the world. We then wanted to find out if the teachers themselves believed that they could make a difference. 98% of them said yes, and 2% said no. We got the teachers to analyze what they believed to be the 3 biggest issues at their school. The answers were the lack of discipline, the disrespect in general, and the lack of teamwork, communication, and planning by the staff. We also asked what they thought could solve the 3 biggest issues they had at their school, and the answers were better discipline, parents being more involved, and addressing the management issues and the attitude of teachers. We then asked the question, if you were a principal for one day, what one thing would you change? The responses were improving discipline, fair and compassionate treatment and motivation of staff, and more visibility. We asked, what one thing do you need to make you a better teacher? The responses were access to technology and resources, support, more patience, self-motivation, and sincerity when teaching. We then tried to find out whether or not the students all had textbooks. 33% of the teachers said yes, and 67% said no. We asked if the teachers would like somebody to walk beside them and assist them so that they can be the best teacher that they can be. 62% said yes, and 38% said no. We followed up on what resources the teachers used in the classrooms. Majority of the teachers used textbooks, laptops, whiteboards, and a projector. Very few used items like Pinterest, Khan Academy, a TV, or mindset videos. We asked the teachers what training they thought they needed. And the response was how to manage conflict, stress management, how to get students engaged, and teaching using Khan Academy. We asked the teachers to list the things that they would need to make them more effective. The response was admin assistance and planning assistance, assistance with discipline in the classroom, better resources, compassion, practical teacher training, the internet, longer periods, mentors, more activities for the students to be heard as teachers, more collaboration with each other, and training on how to use technology better. After all our discussions, we asked the question if there would be anything that they would change. 77% of the teachers said yes, and 23% said no. The what they were wanting to change was to be a better teacher, to try and understand their learners, to be positive, to change their attitude, to change the education system, to get more resources, and to have smaller classrooms. So what went well? It was an excellent session, and it was very well facilitated. There was open and honest communication from the teachers. Issues as well as solutions were identified, and 33 teachers were inspired to do things differently. What went not so well? Sessions like these are only effective when used as input for change. Even though we know the problems, not enough attention is provided to the practical implementation of the required solutions. What are the lessons that were learnt? Teachers are in dire need of support. Teachers need resources to be effective. Teachers need continuous training. Teachers need training on management of conflict, communication skills, and stress management, and the school needs support from the professional community. The Steadu Centre has continued to use information like this to guide their thinking when creating solutions, and this has ensured fit-for-purpose, targeted solutions whenever we do anything. The Steadu Centre, turning ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders.